Hey everyone, it's Jack from Cultaholic once again. Now it's time to talk about Impact Wrestling's. They're back to that. I was going to call them GFW, but Sam reminded me that it's not that anymore. It's Impact Wrestling's Bound for Glory, the biggest show of their calendar year, arguably the WrestleMania of their calendar year, and it's been met with a negative response online, in part due to the wacky antics of a certain former WWE superstar by the name of Alberto El Patron, formerly known, of course, as Alberto Del Rio. He returned to the company after being suspended a few months ago. He returned, cut a promo where he said basically something along the lines of everyone in the company is a loser and a backstabber, and that the current champion Eli Drake is a paper champion. He then went on to help Eli Drake retain the title in the main event, dragging him on top of his challenger Johnny Mundo, or Johnny Impact as he's known in Impact Wrestling. Makes sense, I guess. Now, a lot of people saw this as a bit of a cop-out ending to the pay-per-view, mainly Mike Johnson of PW Insider. He's been particularly scathing and said, when was the last time that Vince McMahon ruined WrestleMania with a non-ending? WrestleMania main events tend to kind of go along more standard lines. He said that they treated this pay-per-view almost like a weekly edition of Nitro. So Alberto's involvement certainly hasn't been received favourably online at all. Elsewhere in the card though, a few other former WWE superstars, if I sound like Michael Cole, I apologise, appeared, including Santino Marella, who popped up in the crowd, NXT TakeOver style, and Jimmy Jacobs, the recently released Jimmy Jacobs, who also previously appeared at a Ring of Honor show. He stopped by commentary just for sort of a chat. It was lovely. Some more happenings on the show. Sami Callihan made his debut, saving his sort of stablemates Ohio versus everyone, and helped them retain their tag titles. And Grado, poor Grado, if we could all shed a single tear tonight for Grado, he lost his Monsters Ball match against Abyss, which means that his visa is terminated as per the rules of wrestling, and he's now forbidden from residing in the US anymore. I believe that has been that's passed through the government and that's all been sorted, so Grado's gone. And speaking of Alberto El Patron, he was of course talking last week about Paige's potential return to WWE. He was saying that it was probably only a few days away, or did he say possibly only a few days away? And that would correspond with Paige's recent social media activity. Yesterday, she tweeted, "Why do I always sit next to loud gum chewers on airplanes? Why would you be on an airplane potentially to come to the UK, where of course Raw and SmackDown are taking place this week? We are in the middle of WWE's UK tour. Why are we not there? We're sat in your bedroom again."
It's on Sky later.
Yeah, it'll be on.
You want to stay up?
Should we phone up the beers, yeah?
Phone up the beers.
So will Paige return this week, and if so, who will she face? Could one potential opponent be Asuka? Asuka, of course, is the most dominant NXT wrestler ever, men's or women's, and also has been undefeated since she moved to Raw a short while ago. She beat Emma on pay-per-view, she beat Emma on TV, and last week she beat a local enhancement jobber, talent woman as well. Could Paige be her first big challenge? And if not, who will Paige face? Could she face Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's Championship? Leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments section down below. And one more thing to mention before we run off and get those sweet beers for Raw tonight. Come on. If you like what we do, or you like what we've done in the past, please do support our Patreon. Check it out, and you can become a patron of Cultaholic. But that's all there is to say for now. I've been Jack from Cultaholic. Do follow me on Twitter at JackTheJobber. Follow all of us at Cultaholic on social media, and make sure to join us.